Welcome back to Blue Skies. I am dead inside. I have no memes. There's the chicken poking my foot. I have chocolate. I have a drink. My mouth's on fire. Let's go. Let's just start this video. You know that feeling when you wake up and actually feel refreshed about having a solid night's sleep? Yeah, me neither. As I check my phone's display, I'm once reminded that Valentine's Day is slowly but surely creeping towards me. I really sink into my pillow. Am I expected to prepare some sort of gesture? Like take her out to a meal for or something? Oh man. I'm tempted to close my eyes and go back to sleep. But how do we know how that could end? Ignoring the cries in my body, I reluctantly swing my legs out of bed. Once again, I'm mercilessly attacked by the temperature difference outside the covers. Shit. Drowsily making my way to the bathroom. I didn't say restroom, holy shit. I prepare to summon the energy to make it through the day. Well, that's one perk of winter air. It definitely wakes you up. Feeling more alive, I've started a familiar journey towards school. Hang on. Maybe we should wait for Sayori. And it's not like I'd take any time away from Yuri if I walked to Sayori, so there's no harm in it. Guess there's nothing to do except wait. Shivering slightly, I rub my arms with my hands. How was it warm enough to eat outside yesterday? The weather here around here makes no sense. Still no sign of Sayori. With a sigh, I pull out my phone and send her a text. Hey, Sayori, I know it's random, but do you want to walk to school together again today? No reply. Weird. She's probably sleeping or has her phone switched off. Anyway, I don't have time to check up on her. If I hang around any longer, I might run into being late again myself. Making mental note to talk to Sayori next time I see her in person, I slip my phone back in my pocket and start walking to school. I hope. How nice of you to turn up. We were all waiting. Worley glanced at the clock. Huh? But sir, I'm not late? He chuckles to himself. Indeed you aren't. Sorry, I just felt like playing a little joke. That's evil, sir. And I didn't know teachers had sense of humor. He flies a wounded expression as the rest of the class laughs. My. They warned me that being a teacher would be tough. I'll have you know that a sense of humor is a prerequisite to becoming a teacher. And why is that, sir? Well, teaching a bunch of slurry teenagers on hours on end. You have to find a way to power through the day. And what better way to make a joke than what better way than with a joke? Are really that much of a chore to deal with? Now, that would be telling. Hey! Anyway, today's lesson, his face drops a little. Unfortunately, the 1930s, especially in Germany, weren't exactly humorous. So apologies for advance. Ah, yes. The 1930s. Let's not talk about 1930s Germany. 1930s America sound. Actually, let's not talk about history in general. Let's not talk about the 1930s. The 1930s can go fuck themselves. And thankfully, the lesson played by relatively quickly. It's really think that that's what the world used to be like. A world of totalitarian regime, founded on fear and maintained through blind obedience. Do you think the status quo was so widely accepted? And what evil lurks in the hearts of ordinary people? Hope? With a start? I realized Sakurai standing in front of me, looking rather expectant. Oh, sorry, sir. I was a bit lost in thought. Thinking about the lesson, huh? Dry sarcasm in his face. In the voice. Yeah, actually. Really? Now that's not something I hear every day. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask you, what do you want to do after you finish school? It might be a little early now, believe me. My graduation will sneak up on you before you can say history is the best subject. It's funny you mention that, but I've actually given it some thought. Oh? Yeah, I decided I want to go to university. Ah, a very respectable choice. I trust you'll opt for a history degree. Maybe. Sounding analytical for sure. I'm pondering my options at the moment. Japanese or history, yeah. Anything that has to do with literary analysis. He nods approvingly. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. What spurred this on? I always thought you enjoyed history, but I never thought you'd want to take it up at university. Well, I guess I broadened my horizons a bit, you know? There's a mischievous twinkle in his eye. What ignited this sudden passion, I wonder? There's a student I teach who also has quite a flair for literature. She's rather quiet. Well, whenever she answers a question and hands her homework in, it's clear she's very intelligent. I wonder who he's talking about. I don't suppose that such a description rings a bell to you, does it? Oh, you sly son of a bitch. He smirks, and his smirk is one half innocent, one half knowing. You're talking about Yuri, aren't you? We're dating. That explains a lot. I can see that she rubbed off on you. And that's the second person to remind me of that. It looks like it really is true. Anyway, it's good to see you've got a plan. A lot of students have no clue, even in their third year. You'll have to work hard though. The exams that you had to take in order to progress to university are pretty intense. Don't worry though. You've got plenty of time to prepare. I'm sure with Yuri by your side, you'll just be fine. You'll be just fine. Shit. My chicken just ran off somewhere, Danny. I hear it around me. There it is. It's there. It is. Found it. Well, that's reassuring to hear. I'm only recently giving a serious thought to my future, so it helps having as much information as I can. Indeed, preparation is the key to success. After all, does Yuri share similar post-school plans? He smiles. I figured. Well, that's all I wanted to ask you. You clearly know what you want to do, so there's not much else for us to talk about. If you need any help or guidance in the university admission process, don't hesitate to ask me. Noted, sir. Thank you. You're welcome, Hope. Now, I believe it's lunchtime, so if you'll excuse me. With a nod, he leaves the room. I wander after him, making a beeline for Yuri's homeroom. Once again, I happen to catch up to her just as she's leaving. She sees me approaching and offers a friendly wave. Good timing once again, Hope. I really have a knack for this, don't I? It would appear so. Shall we meet in the clubroom? It's a little too cold for rooftop today. Yeah, that's fine with me. Man, the walk to school this morning was absolutely freezing. February is quite a temperamental month, it seems. Well, looks like we're the first ones here again. Looks like Sakura likes to leave early for lunch, I guess. Quite a few teachers do that. Yeah, speaking of Sakura, she actually asked me what my post-school plans were. So did my homeroom teacher, funny enough. I suppose all teachers are asking their students that question. Well, second years, and presumably third years as well. He didn't expect me to want to go to university and do something like Japanese. He actually suspected you had something to do with it. Me? Yeah, he said it was your influence. Mom said the same thing. Kinda weird. Because I don't know this was a thing. We both pulled out our food, and the smell of Yuri's delicacies waved through the air. If only Yuri were here. That spending time with your partner will result in them personally rubbing off on you? Yeah? Really? I thought that would be rather obvious. After all, it's the personality and mannerisms that drew you in the first place. Don't forget the beautiful purple eyes. I reached over to plant a cheek on her cheek. Plant a kiss on her cheek. Well, nose around. So I might as well make the most of it, right? Oh, Hope. You do know how to make a girl feel flustered. I grinned. Sorry, you were saying? Anyway, you'd be surprised what your body subconsciously picks up. Humans are rather social creatures after all. I don't think it's the case for me copying you, though. Oh? I think it's more the case that you opened my eyes to something I didn't realize I even liked. As in, anything I had a capacity like horror, or I've had a tendency to appreciate literature. After all, I played video games and watched anime with fantastic plotlines. Now I'm dating someone who's nurtures. Is that the right word? Anyway, who helps me explore these new interests. I'm beginning to see how much I truly like them. If that makes sense. She nods thoughtfully. Yes, I can definitely see what you're saying. Given that a lot of free time together consists of reading or discussing literary themes. This is part of the reason why I love you so much, Hope. You actually get me, and it seems like the feeling is mutual. She stares off dreamily. I'm sorry. That wasn't too sudden, was it? Oh, well, you see. I reach out for her hands, gently intertwining them with mine. Yuri scooches over so our faces are mere inches apart. Fogs. I can get lost in those eyes forever. And this is why I love you. You have no idea how endearing you are. Well, it's not the only reason. I could list off the others, but... Jeez, if this carries on any longer, I might get sick. I'm doing the Natsuki voice because I think that's Natsuki who just said that. And I just read that really quickly. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. The sudden and irritated voice causes us to jump apart. As a sudden blush appears across Yuri's face, I hastily rub the back of my neck out of embarrassment. Natsuki. Didn't you see there yet? Natsuki rolls her eyes. Well, duh, your faces were so close the volcano would have erupted and you hadn't any idea. Sorry. Why'd you get here? I swear I didn't hear the door open. It's because it was already open, dummy. That explains a lot. The sound of footsteps rapidly approaching the classroom permeates the floor as Monica hurriedly makes her inside. Hey guys, what's the rush? It's not like you're late anything. Well, I don't have much time, unfortunately. There's some tennis to do that dash off too soon. Of course, decided to hold this meeting in the middle of lunch. He mutters something under her breath and pulls out her food. That's weird. What is it? What is? Has anyone seen Yuri? Nope. I waited for her before, but I started walking to school this morning, but she never turned up. Tried texting her, but I didn't get a reply either. Perhaps she's sick? Could be. I can't help but feel slightly worried. It's definitely possible, especially at this time of year. I'll send her a text on the way home. Yeah, you live pretty close to her, right? Might worth checking up on her too. I glance towards Yuri, she gives me a nod. Yes, it's like a plan. It's just me, but it's kind of crazy it's almost mid-February already. No, I'm with you. The year feels like it's passing by in the blink of an eye. I feel you imagine it the most, eh, Monica? You have no idea. It's too easy to lose track of time. Don't you ever take a break? Well, it's not quite that simple. There's a surprising amount of bitterness lurking within her words. I'm tempted to press her, but she suddenly jumps on her feet after looking at her watch. And that's all time got. Nice. She swiftly packs up her belongings away. Leaving so soon? Tennis stuff, remember? Monica nods suddenly. Believe me, I'd miss it if I could. See you guys later. With Monica's swift departure, the atmosphere suddenly feels a bit awkward. It's just me, Yuri, and Natsuki. I guess it's kind of a given. Thankfully, the bell rings not long after, prompting us all to make our way back to our homerooms. Another school day done and dusted. With the yawn, I make my way to the school entrance. Only hear someone call my name. Hi, Hope. Would you mind if I were to spend time with you? Is that even a question? Come on. One of the best things about life right now is how enjoyable, if simple, routine tends to be. At the moment, Yuri's cuddled up next to me as we're watching a horror movie. I can hear the wind howling outside. It shows a constant contrast against the cozy atmosphere in the room. Yuri's warmth. Wait, we're supposed to check up on Sayori. Ah, fuck! Yuri's warmth suddenly leans on a homely sense of comfort. With our homework done, it's simply the best feeling in the world to kick back and relax after a long day of school. I stretch out from my phone, causing Yuri to make a noise of discomfort. She's lying against my shoulder. Sorry. It's my mom, so I kind of had to move to answer it. She notably stiffens up. Oh, would you like me to keep you some privacy? I wave her concerns away as she glances back at my phone. The display tells me it's a video call, so I hang up the phone so that mom can only see me. I don't want to suddenly put Yuri in the limelight. Hey, Mom. Didn't expect you to call me so soon. Evening, Hope. You look well. You're looking well. I'm surprised. You look like you haven't been living off chocolate and ramen. Hey! I will live off those if I want to. I roll my eyes at her lighthearted jab. I don't think Yuri would let me. Yuri softly giggles to herself. Oh? Do you have company, Hope? I glance over at Yuri. Suddenly, she looks rather nervous. Tilting the phone away from myself, I try to subtly signal with eyes that this is a video call. Yeah. Yuri's here. Ah. As I suspected. That love doesn't sound like Sayori's. There's an awkward silence for a moment. It's clear that Mom wants to talk to Yuri, but Mom is still hesitant to introduce him. Yuri closes her eyes for a moment and takes a deep breath. She gives me a small nod. As her command, I turn over the phone to her, so we're both at the shot. A warm smile comes across Mom's face. Hello, Yuri. It's nice to finally meet you. Well, I didn't call this a meeting. It's nice to meet you too. My goodness. You clearly weren't joking when you said she was beautiful, Hope. Mom. Yuri's blushing fondly. The poor girl doesn't know how to respond. Mom, on the other hand, is sporting joyous grin. You'll have to forgive me, Yuri. Meeting my son's first girlfriend. As a mother. It's quite a special moment for me. Anyway, Hope told me an awful lot about you. Apparently you have quite a lack for literature. I have to give my mom credit. Playing to Yuri's interest is definitely the best way to get her to warm up to you. Yes. Ever since I was a little girl, I've always been into books. Horror is a specialty too. Oh, you'll have to be careful around Hope, actually. Then he's actually quite... Fucking hell! I'm being bullied. He's actually quite a chicken at heart. Yeah, that's only because it's a trait I inherited from you. Mom sighs theatrically. You love playing the genetics card, don't you? Honestly, Yuri, I don't know how you put up with him. Yuri smiles timidly. I can see she finds the relationship I have with my mom endearing, but she doesn't actually know how to contribute to humor. And you're quite the chef too, from what I heard. Ah, yes, along with reading. Food is another passion of mine. There's something really rewarding about experimenting in the kitchen. You've actually cooked quite a lot of stuff together. Hard to believe, right? Indeed it is. I bet your parents appreciate you having such a good chef, right? I know definitely love it if Hope ever cooked me something. At the mention of her parents, Yuri predictably goes quiet. She's trying to respond, but it's clear that she's struggling. Well... I squeeze her hand gently. Well, they were the ones who got me into cooking in the first place, so I imagine they're happy with how I pursued it. A sad look clouds Mom's features. I see. What's wrong, Mom? Whenever I hear how other children's parents are still around, it makes me feel really guilty. I really wish I was home right now, with you two. Exams, future plans, first relationships. Times aren't easy for you, son, and I'm not there when I should be. Mom, it's fine, it really is. I never once blamed you for any of this. It's not been easy since the divorce, and you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Money doesn't grow on trees, and I know you're doing your best. Besides, I'm doing fine. Well, I pulled Yuri closer to me, grinning. The look of surprise on her face. Well, better than I'm fine, I'd say. Look at you two. You look so cute together. Yuri and I still smile sheepishly. I know you're right, Hope. But that motherly instinct never goes away. A mother's love is one of the most powerful things on earth. It really is. Well, the good news is that we're finally finished with a particular demanding client. There's a good chance I'll be able to return home soon. Really? Really. That's great. You know when you'll be back? Unfortunately, I don't have the exact dates right now. There's still some boring legal stuff we gotta get through. Once it's over, you can bet I'll be on the first plane home. I'm half tempted to keep it a surprise and randomly turn up one day. I'd love to see Hope's reaction to that. Me too, Yuri. Me too. Anyway, I won't ramble up any longer. I'll leave you two lovebirds to it. Yuri, my dear, once again, lovely to meet you. We'll definitely get to know each other properly once I come visit, okay? I like the sound of that. Okay, well, take care. Love you, Hope. I love you too, Mom. See ya. With a click, my line goes down. I set my phone back on the table. You handled that very well. Did I? I thought I came across as nervous and reserved. It's normal to be nervous in that sort of situation. Your mother's really nice. Somehow, she helped me with my nerves. She's pretty friendly. Yeah, definitely. She also got a certain warmth to her. Kinda reminds me of my own mother. I put Yuri in a hug. She clings to me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to drag the moon down or anything. I slowly plant a kiss on top of her head. It's okay. I get why it's an emotional moment for you. Anyway, do you want to resume the movie? A sly look comes across her face. Unless you truly are a chick in her heart. I respond with throwing a question in her face. Very funny. I can tell that Mom, me, and Yuri in person gonna be the death of me. Wait, we never go? Oh. Hi, chicken. Sorry. We never got to see Yuri. What the fuck, man? As we're going to that, I'm not gonna lie. I was like super nervous. How's Sayori doing? We didn't see her. We didn't. Oh my fucking god, we're idiots. We were supposed to see her, and then Anyway, as I walk down the street towards school, I yawn and crack my neck. It's a normal, average school day for me. My neck. Nah, it's actually Valentine's Day. Man, just thinking about the date night I got planned increased my anxiety. It's not like I've never been on a date with Yuri before, but well, we don't actually we plan things that often. Our relationship's more of an organic one. Our dates are spontaneous. Having a formal date feels a bit surreal, to say the least. But at the same time, I'm looking forward to it. Just gotta wait out the school date. One of those few days where I didn't have to go to literature club. Yuri's waiting for me in the hallway as usual. Hey Yuri, ready for tonight? She gives me a slight giggle, her eyes shining with affection. Of course, Hope. This may be strange for me to say, but I can't wait for the club to be over. I was thinking the exact same thing. Great minds think alike, eh? I'm even feeling a bit jittery, all things considered. Well, that jitter is gonna be worth it. Or at least I hope so. By the way, I made you some chocolates. She pulls out a small pink box suit, tied shut with a thin ribbon. Inside are heart-shaped chocolates, sugar, various syrups, and toppings. I hope they're to your liking. Are you kidding me? They look amazing. Thanks, Yuri. This is officially the best Valentine's Day ever. It's only because there's the first one I've gone in romantic care chocolate. This is the first time I've gone in romantic chocolates. Set friend chocolates. I can't believe these are homemade. Yuri shyly ducks her head, mumbling a humble dismissal of my compliment. Look at the cute smile. It's normal to make homemade Valentine's chocolates for your loved ones. They're nothing special. Don't sell yourself short, Yuri. I seriously can't wait to try one out. I sneak a quick kiss on Yuri's cheek while no one's looking. The breach of school rules startles her for a moment, but her surprise is quickly replaced with playfulness. Thank you. Well, I wonder if we got any chocolates for club members. As step in, we find Monica and Noski's friendly fed chocolates. Oh, Yuri, perfect timing. Let's just get this over with. Oh, fuck! Suddenly there's a packet of chocolates hurling towards my face. Luckily, I'm fast enough to catch it. Thank you, Natsuki. Very cool. Natsuki then hands Yuri a chocolate as Yuri looks through her bag and replicates the gesture. Hey, why'd you toss it at her too? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna give that special treatment to someone who's not even gonna give it back. But isn't that what the white day is for? But that's a whole month away. Valentine's Day is just a commercialized sham to force girls to buy chocolate and stuff for guys. And we buy them for all our guy friends too, not just our crushes. You made these cookies though, didn't you? That's besides the point. Here, Hope. Monica hands me a bar of chocolate wrapped in pink foil. She just fucking bought me a fucking chocolate bar. That's all she did. It's chocolate, I'll accept it, but fucking hell. I do see Natsuki's point. I'm lucky I don't have anyone in my life though. Besides, I don't have to go through all the effort to make homemade chocolates. Although you are supposed to give chocolates back from guys on White Day. If I recall correctly, most chocolates exchanged on Valentine's Day are actually between women. Well, that makes sense. The majority of girls probably have mostly female friends. Plus, it can be nice to swap sweets with people you're close to. And on that note, thanks for chocolate and cookies, guys. And for the moment, we all exchange thanks for the sweets. By the way, where's Yuri? I know she wasn't here too. She texted me saying she went home early because she was sick. Pretty unlucky day for her to get sick, huh? Yes, it's pretty concerning how often she gets sick nowadays. Yeah, I'll check up on her when I have time. Alright, now we got Valentine stuff on the way. Let's go on to the club meeting. Okay, everyone, I'll see you all tomorrow then. No, that's over. Damn, my date's earlier. I'm so... I just stuttered my fucking words. I'm drunk again. Ready for the night of your life? Are you sure you're not building it up too much? Okay, so from what I learned from playing this mod, when you're going, the only way you know you're going the good route is when you have something, when there's like the Valentine's Day becomes awkward because with Sayori's Valentine's Day, when something bad happens, like Sayori's Valentine's Day, she was like super repressed, so she didn't want to go, so you enforce her. Natsuki's, you invite Sayori to stay, but if something it's a good one, then I'm scared what the ending I get with, because usually I don't know, that somehow signifies that I am going down a bad ending. And that to be something from one of my choices. Anyway. I'm wounded by your words, Yuri. Giggling, we make our way down the school entrance hall and momentarily separate to find our respective shoe lockers. As I open my locker, something white tumbles out. It's an envelope? The corner of the envelopes are slightly crumpled, as if someone's been holding it tightly. Inside, a small note says, "I'm happy that you're happy." The small piece of chocolate taped to the paper. The Anoke's inkless bird by a bit of water damage. Wait, who's noticed this? Why'd they give it to me? I'm just a normal guy, not someone who breaks hearts left and right. I can't think of any reason I got this note. Well, I'll think about it later. Ready to go? It appears to me as I stuff a note in my bag. Oh, you're scared of me? Yeah, I just need to swap my shoes and I'll be good to go. By the way, you never told me what you're doing today. Oh, didn't I say I wanted to keep it a surprise? Well, yes, but... She looks rather surprisingly cute when she puts on a pouty face. Don't worry, you're gonna find out what it is soon enough. Let's head home so we can change our uniforms now. Sorry, this music makes me happy. One change of clothes later, we're both sitting on a train. It sways gently as it moves, and a rhythmic rattling makes the lulls into a gaze. Sayori is making me scared. I don't know where this is gonna go. I don't like this, man. If I did something wrong, I feel like I did something wrong, but I don't know, man. He leans against me, resting her head on my shoulder, as we watch the scenery blur by outside. Occasional whiff of lavender and shampoo floats my way. How can she always smell so good? The sunlight streaming isn't in is soothing. It's nearly hot enough to be uncomfortable, but not quite. Hope, are you falling asleep? What? No. Yeah. You better not miss our stop. If I do, you have full rights to break up with me on the spot. Ah! Roller coaster. Sorry, I screamed. I am scared. I'm sorry, I have a fear of heights. Don't blame me. Anyway, I lead Yuri by hand as we approach the amusement park. Sound of music and children laughing. The fuck? Rifle fills the air. Can I open my eyes now? Yep, check it out. Yuri's face lights up as she's tasting the scene. Roller coasters and other rides towards overhead. The tower overhead while crowds of people mill over the park grounds. I haven't been to the theme park in years. The last time I went to one, it was my parents who brought me there. A wistful look looks across her face as I squeeze her hand for comfort. It's so heart-achingly nostalgic. I wonder how I'll stand up to my memories. Thank you for bringing me here, Hope. You're welcome, Yuri. I don't know what I'm saying. Of course. I was actually kind of nervous that you wouldn't like it. I don't know where that was going. I suppose I'm not exactly the exciting type. And I love you just the way you are. In fact, it makes things way more exciting and fun when you surprise me. By the way, there's a chicken pecking my foot. I see. Thank you. Anyway, let's stop standing around and enter the park. So, where do you want to go first? What's there to do? I'm not familiar with this particular park, so... How about one of the roller coasters? A roller coaster? I'm taking you're not a fan of them? Not particularly, no. Okay. We can do something else then. I pull out a map and look over with her. What's the attractions and rides? But there are two in particular that might interest Yuri. One which should I just suggest first? Wrong one. Well, where is it? Yes, just the case. Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion. How about the Haunted Mansion? Seems pretty relevant to us. Ooh. I always wondered about haunted houses. I've never been in one before? No. Only schools that I've gone to where school run haunted houses and school festivals. Wait, my headset's starting to fall off. And most likely won't match up to the professional ones. Do you think this will match up to the thrill we enjoy in our novels? Only one way to find out, right? And a few minutes later, we're standing in the quiet, sun-dapped corner of the park. Surprisingly few visitors here, although the silence only adds to the atmosphere. This haunted mansion itself is modeled after a traditional Japanese home, like the one you see in Kyoto. Sorry, my nose be stoof. It looks quite normal from the outside. It might be why it's not actually one of the most popular attractions. However, the huge wings of the room spiraling across the ground indicate that it'll be a lengthier experience. Are you ready to enter? Yep. Do you think I'll be crazy? I don't know. But I'm highly anticipating this. Her eyes shine with excitement. She grabs my arm slightly. There's nothing like the rush of you fearing the unknown. I seem to remember hearing talking about this on Halloween. I can't speak. Before you couldn't explore the excitement then. I said that wrong, didn't I? I don't care. We rushed to the front entrance's current side and walked into the house. As we entered the entrance hall, we really met with a seedy, anxious-looking man. Oh, you're finally here. Do we know you? Yes. You're here to deal with the ghosts, right? The fabricated paranormal investigator and the legendary Shinto priestess. I guess we are now. Good. Please hurry up and cleanse my home from these spirits. I'm begging you. Where do we go? Right here. Right this way. I'm sure I want to tell you to, but move forward, or the spirits. Well, I want to wish those terrors on my worst enemy. And those ominous words, he shovels that spirit through the doorway and slams the door shut. I don't like this because I hate horror. Anyway, it takes a moment for my eyes to adjust to darkness. It's actually quite dark in the haunted house itself. The hallway is all wood plastered, giving an abandoned feel. Hope, are you coming? Yuri takes my arm, clearly eager to get going. All right. I just want to run headlong into danger, you know? Don't think we can Fear is fear itself. We slowly walk out the hallway. They are silent and still, with dust motes dancing freely around us. It's only sounds that those footsteps are creaking wood. I feel like the calm portion to hold my breath so it doesn't break the silence. Yuri's warmth to my side is a welcome distraction in the house. At this point, letting her clutch my arms is more than a comfort to hers. Shit! Suddenly, a dark shadow darts across the end of the hallway. Yuri grip tightens my arm. Did you see that? Perhaps it's one of the spirits the man mentioned earlier. Spirits, huh? Don't forget your suspicion of disbelief. Yeah, nothing really happened so far. Yet, though. Don't tell me I'm hearing things now. I think you spoke too soon. The unearthly moaning sound is exactly what I imagined hell would be like. And it's coming from right behind us. We saw turning to find the source of the noise. It's a girl in pale, nearly bluish skin, her neck twisted around with an impossible angle. The white dress she wears is tattered and her body is covered in dirt, blood, bruises, and lactations. Lactations, the fuck? Stringly black hair and nearly covers her face. Not quite, but we can turn to see a chilling grin appear with decisions around us. As we stand frozen in place, the apparition takes a creepy step forward, her movements unnatural and disjointed. She takes another step, and another, and suddenly she's running straight at us. Holy crap! We finally snap out of it and begin running away. With me pulling Yuri forward with my hand. Not so fast, Hope. Hold on. Let's duck in a room somewhere else and hide. Up around the corner, I grasp with the front door handle and see and fling it open. I pull Yuri towards my chest and we tumble in the room together. She quickly slides the door closed as quietly as possible as I sit on the floor and catch my breath. That was exciting! I can't believe how scared you were, Hope. Oh, like you weren't scared. We laugh a bit as adrenaline rushing through our brains begins to subside. I'm so out of breath. I suppose there are downsides to staying indoors and reading all time. Same to me. Hey, but video games and anime instead of reading. Huh? Did you hear that? How many times am I gonna say that today? It sounds like it came from the closet. Who's in the closet? Who is it? We both look under the closet door. While it's closed shut as before, the door is a few inches open, offering us a peek in the darkness. Yeah! The silence only appears from the crack, a faint light hiss, highlighting a hint to the noise in the cheek. Do you want to play hide and seek? Yuri, I think we should get out of here. Yes, let's. I don't know how much time's passed, we're finally out! It's blindingly bright outside after the shadow of the haunted house. The fresh air is refreshing after running we did inside. So what do you think of that? I can see why people get addicted to the thrill of haunted houses. Honestly, it was much better than I expected. I thought there would be more cheap jump scares, but I actually played towards suspense quite well. Yeah. You know it's a good one makes you scared even though you're aware that one's an actor. Yeah. Especially I like the girl in the closet. In the beginning, I reappeared near the end too. Attention to detail such continually can often elevate things from merely good to amazing. I think our favorite part was when we had to walk through a pitch black room together. Like I said, the fear of the unknown is a powerful drug. Anyway, we still got some time left in the day, so where do you want to go next? Let's have a look again at the map. So what do you think of this fantasy village thing? Is this the one that's based off a magical village in that one book series? I wonder how immersive it will be. I'm guessing pretty immersive since this park is known for it. Come on, let's get there before the line gets too long. Okay, I'm glad we went to that, It's Disneyland! I'm kidding. I can't say that. I'll get sued. Within a few minutes, we find ourselves in a distance to the village. The place is packed full of people. Like because the popularity of the book series. Wow, it looks exactly as I pictured it. Only downside is the crowds, eh? I suppose I have to make sure we're not separated. Yuri tenderly grasps my hands. I squeeze hers in mine. I definitely don't mind how the crowds are making us press against each other. I bet this attraction is a huge money-maker in the park. Look at all the shops! Seems like nearly all those building house shops are some sort of ranging from cafes to restaurants to big shops to bookstores. Phew. Everything is pretty expensive. I expect nothing less from a theme park. We walk around a bit, window shopping and chatting. The architects really didn't spare any expense to make sure the village was as detailed and realistic as possible. Do you have anything particular you want to check out? Like stuff from a book that you want to see in real life now? That's a good question. Maybe this might be a bit silly, but I always loved how the food was described in novels. It's always sounded so succulent and delicious. I'm still surprised that well-described description of food caught your attention. You think that may probably cause you learned how to cook, too? Along with your parents' influence, I mean? Maybe. Probably helped to turn me turn to a bit of a foodie, at least. I used to even read books about near dinner time to increase my appetite. Jeez. I'll have to reread the series if the writing is that good. Well, if you want to try some food, let's look around for some. A nearby cart pulls up piled high with plastic mugs catches my eyes. Hey, how about we try some of that? Oh, is that the famous butterscotch drink? Let's try it and see. Nearly 1,000 yen later, well chucked in mugs towered with golden liquid and foam. Yuri reluctantly takes a sip. How is it? It's quite rich and creamy. It reminds me of root beer, but with butterscotch instead of sassafras. That's sassafras, I think. Sassafras, yeah. I think I quite like it. I wonder how they make it. I'm sure you can look it up on the internet, actually. By the way, you have a full mustache now. She quickly licks her uplifting consideration. That's super cute. Kinda remind me of a cat there. And that was cute? Well, anything you do is cute. No. Thank you. I guess Yuri still doesn't know how to take compliments gracefully. That kinda gives her an endearing charm, though. At least my opinion. You're so nice to me, Hope. How could it not be? I mean, you're you. Yuri smiles bashfully at me as I pull her towards me as I pull my arms around her waist. Now, how about we find a huge turkey leg to eat? I heard this place famous for that. I just skipped that and I knew what I was gonna say anyway. Oh man, I'm stuffed. I can't believe I spent this whole time eating. Suffice to say, I don't think I'll need to eat dinner tonight. I don't think I'll need to eat for a week at this point. God, I'm tired. We'd like to go back home then. Hold on. I actually wanted to go on a ride with you. What kind of ride? Don't worry. It's not a roller coaster. I was actually trying to save the best for last. Come on, just follow me. Okay, Hope. I trust you. There it is. I pointed the wheel towards us. It's a color. I hate heights. Sorry, I'm sorry, I saw the Ferris wheel and I know I'm pretty sure on. I know the top of the Ferris wheel. I hate heights. It's a colorful passenger cars sway gently in the air as they travel around the wheel. The Ferris wheel? I figured we kinda had to have a ride on it. Because all the Valentine's legends associated with Ferris wheels. You know, stuff like taking the ride on the Valentine's wheel, stay together for the year. Well, if it's such a tradition, we should probably honor it. 1 queue later, we hop onto one of the gondolas and feel a slight jerk of emotion as the wheel begins to turn. I am too scared to ride on them. I will cry. Have you been on the Ferris wheel before? No. I actually don't think so. It's quite tall, isn't it? Yeah. But if it wasn't, we wouldn't get any view. We peers over the edge of the window and to look at the ground slowly sinking below us. We aren't very high right now, at least. Give it a minute, we will be. I see a few children waving at the wheel as we're lifted higher and higher in the air. Kind of strange feeling, seeing everything become as small as their map counterparts. Everything is bathed in the golden glow of the setting sun, as the whole world is dipped in honey. The silhouettes of other rides loop around the sky, and none are as tall as the Ferris wheel. That bird is shut up. With the noise of the park faded away, it's quiet in the gondola. Hey, I think we're on top now. Yuri is looking straight at me with a bit of a strange smile on her face. Shut up! Aren't you gonna look outside? Yeah. She sneaks a quick glance outside for a second and snaps back to staring at me again. Her knuckles are white from gripping the edge of her seat. Yuri? Are you afraid of heights? Yes. You should have told me. But you didn't have to do this. It's alright. If you're happy, then I'm happy too. My mind suddenly flashed back to the note where I found her laying. But I'd like to see you happy. If you're generally not having a good time in the ride, then what's the point? There's no kind help. It's just common courtesy. You're kind, and funny, and smart. You're good at talking to people, even if you say otherwise. Why are you here with me? Huh? What do you mean? I'm here with you because I want to be here. But you're so... good. Your ears just fail her? This is the first time I've ever seen this happen before since I've known her. Sure, she stammers and takes long pauses to think, but she's always been able to find the right phrases to accurately convey her thoughts. She has a rueful expression on her face. Clearly knows that she's grasping for words. How can I be good too, if I'm nothing like you? Yuri. I lean and grab Yuri's hand in mine. You don't have to be like me. You don't have to be like me to be good. There's a lot of things I don't necessarily like about myself. And there are tons of things I do like about you. I don't think anyone else would have been able to change my life as much as you did. Well, except for my parents, of course. But you're the one who got me into literature, who inspired me to go to university after you graduate. You're the one who I can see myself with 10 years in the future. Even the little things endear yourself to me so much. The way your eyes sparkle when you're passionate about something, how cute you can be when you pout, how insightful you are when you talk about normal things, how beautiful you are when you float in your own world while you think. It's lovely brushed up sands of hair on your face. How your hair falls on your face. We're so close together. I can feel the warmth of her breath on her skin now. Hope. Suddenly, our lips synced. Her lips are soft and warm. I can almost swear I taste the faintest hint of butterscotch. After what seems like an eternity, we break apart. I love you, Yuri. And I love you, Hope. This has truly been one of the best days of my life. So thank you. No, thank you for coming along with me. Of course I came along. I'm your girlfriend. You want to try looking down the view now? Come on, I'll hold you. You're safe with me. Okay. Don't let go of me. I wrap my arms on Yuri's waist and from behind as we take a side from in front of us. She's slightly shorter than I am, and I'm just about to rest my chin on her head. I hear her laugh as she wraps her arms around mine. They stay like this for a while, slowly allowing a gentle pop of the gondola to take us back down to ground level. That was quick. It was so bad when you looked over at the edge, wasn't it? No, I suppose it wasn't. It was a beautiful view. Very picturesque. Thanks for helping get over my fear. At least for the moment. There's a chicken on my foot. You back on the ground. Of course. Anyway, just go for Hope. It's kind of late, so... do you want to stay the night? Oh, I'd be happy to. It seems like I've overcome with shyness as we're heading into my room. My house. My room. I curse myself as I fumble the doorknob, eventually find yourself inside. Flipping on the light switch, I somehow nervously walk towards Yuri. Do you want anything to drink? Just water for fine things. I quickly busy myself to the kitchen, emerging through cupboards as loudly as possible to break the tension. She's gotta realize what I'm thinking about, right? The silence as soon as I pass the mug of water to Yuri, though. Are you hungry? I should bring out a few snacks, too. Didn't you eat enough in the amusement park? True. Just tell me if you need anything, then. Alright, thank you. This small moment for awkward silence. Hope? What is it? Could I use a shower? Oh yeah, of course. You're probably all tired and sweaty from the day. Not to say you're super sweaty, though. I just meant that you walked around a lot today and, stuff. I am an idiot. damn it! It's fine. So, yeah, I'll show you to my mom's bathroom. That way, I can use the other bathroom at the same time. Okay, thank you. Do you have an extra towel, too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I lead Yuri to the master bedrooms in suite bathroom, and swiftly rush over to the other bathroom and take a shower myself. I almost got it. But this is the place where I saw Yuri harm herself. I can even see the bloody razor lying on the floor again. I'll snap out of it, hope. It's probably the worst time to dwell on those things. So, can't help it. Oh, fuck. I can't help but be reminded of it. I just need a shower and get out as soon as possible. A few minutes back, and I'm sitting on my bed and my legs shaking from nerves. Why do girls take long showers? I guess Yuri has her hair to wash. Seems like a lifetime later, I finally see her enter the room. Hey, fancy seeing you here. She sits down beside me on the edge of my bed. Hope. I know I keep saying this. I'm sorry if it's annoying to hear constantly. But thanks for today. You really are the perfect boyfriend to me. How can I be annoyed than that? Especially if you call me the perfect boyfriend. You really are too good for me. You're so thoughtful. I never think I'd do anything for you or buy any spontaneous gifts for you. I'm so selfish. Look, here I am, making everything by myself again. You're gonna recap of our first few conversation? You don't give yourself enough credit. You're not being selfish. You always think about other people rather than yourself. You're one example of your own thoughtfulness. Remember when you bought me that copy of Portrait of Markov? I nearly forgot about that. That was so long ago. Seems like only yesterday. I mean, how can I forget about the time a beautiful girl gave me a gift? If you call me a perfect boyfriend, then I can call you the perfect girlfriend too. Hope. I lean in close. Her lashes are long, flutter with each breath she takes. With her eyes can almost get swallowed up in those clear pools of violet. Little flecks of darker purple amidst the radiant light on her eyes, giving her irises a jewel-like quality. Impulsively, I press my lips against her. The emotion from back on the first wheel is swirling back inside him again. The kiss is brief, but leaves me wanting more. Suddenly, Yuri clears the throat. Hope, could you close the curtains? Oh boy, is this really... Nope, we're not showing this. I'm telling you, you guys want that. You guys gotta play the mod yourself and put it on censored. I get up and pull the closed curtains with a switch. Could you turn off the lights as well? Alright, whatever makes you comfortable. To be honest, what kind of glass you want so lights to be on. I'm not so when it comes to my body, and I feel a bit embarrassed when it comes at being naked in front of Yuri. As I flip on the lights, I hear a rustling from floor that's followed by from Yuri that's followed by a small thump on the floor. I can't see as much as I turn around. Again, my eyes haven't adjusted yet, so I can tell if Yuri's. Yeah, so I can tell Yuri's top sling come below floor. How about this? I'll actually play actually I did play the Yuri 18 plus thing. Don't at me, fuck you all. I have not played this one though, because you can tell the skip line is not like my skin color is all these right here. I will show off that on Pornhub. I'm not joking. That 10 likes. It's not gonna happen, but I will do it if you do 10 likes, and I'll show off both Yuri and Yuri's on Pornhub. I'll make a Pornhub account just doing. Anyway, Yuri. Oh fuck, the arm's still messing with me. Are you sure? Her voice cracks as she answers me. Yes. Sorry, I wish you could see me, but not right now. Not yet. It's okay. We can take it. If it goes black, I am pausing the video until we get out. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's safe to ask questions just in case. Plus, I'm not shy Yuri is. I don't wash her before she's ready. Okay. I step closer. So close that I can smell the lavender fragrance on her hair, and a scent seen from sweat on her body. I hope I can see some of her anxiety. My fingers gently brush against her sides. However, she flinches at my touches. Sorry, did I surprise you? No, sorry. Just your hands. They're cold. Shoot, sorry about that. I'll quickly rub my hands together and attempt to warm them up. No need to apologize. Phew. I think it's a moment of embarrassment that breaks the ice a bit. I reach out to hold Yuri's waist again. I see goosebumps all over across her skin. Now she doesn't flinch too much. She only slowly I move my fingers along her body, exploring the softly firm curves before me. Yuri bites her lip, closing her eyes. Might be too much to hope that she's closing her eyes with pleasure. Every few moments, I find my hands on her shoulders and pull her in front of her kiss. This time more intimate and passionate. Without thinking, I rub. I don't get paid enough to do this. No! She quickly jumps away, tearing her arms out of my grasp. Some of the guard's issues softer, but other wounds are clearly still scabbed over. I'm sorry. I was thinking about that. I didn't mean to touch your scars like that at all. For a moment, Yuri stands still across from me, with her hands in her mouth, breathing hard. Finally, she makes eye contact with me. It's okay. It was an accident, so... We can still tonight if you want. No, I'm fine. I was just startled. I want to keep going. Having reached the edge of my shirt, she suddenly moves her hands, and under the cloth, she's touching my bare skin. Taking this cue, I pull my shirt off. We both pause for a moment, what to do. Face completely red, so she's looking down the ground. I guess she's still embarrassed, but to be fair, I am too. She tugs on my pants a bit. Probably move things along. I respond by unbuttoning my pants and pulling them down. By the time I look up, Yuri's taking off her leggings too. Do you want to lay down? Alright. I stand alone, aside, waiting for Yuri to get to bed first. Her movements are mostly laughably robotic. I'm sorry. Thank you for some comedy. I needed it. A stark contrast from her previously smooth motions. Hey, you okay? Yes. I'm just nervous. Well, just so you know, I'm here. I am too. My reassurance seems to give Yuri a final boost of encouragement she needs, as she briskly clambers into bed and lies down before me. Her eyes flick to meet mine before darting with a stare suddenly at the wall. Yep, that's right. That's where. Can you tell I want to die? Can you tell I want to die? Like, what the fuck? Also, I saw the word wet. Anyway, I want to die. Anyway, this is gonna be the end of this episode. I want to die inside. Kill me now. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. For fuck's sake, what the fuck, man?